Okay, we're here at, it looks like a very famous place here in Palo Alto at, what is this place called again? I forgot.
Coupa Cafe.
Okay, and now it's the time where you introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Paul Wilson, and I am a Stanford graduate working on havasec.com.
Okay, and we have somebody else from Havasec.
Yeah, Nafis Jamal, I'm working with Paul.
Okay, cool. So maybe you can give us a very, like kind of 30-second pitch of Havasec.
Yeah, so havasec.com is a mobile survey solution. So if you have a question that you want to ask your friends, your colleagues, people who have attended your events in the moment that they are doing an activity, whether it be purchasing an item, using an iPhone application, or attending an event, Havasec is the solution for you. And you can basically go online and write a few questions and text message your friends or email your friends, and they can go either on their mobile phone or on their computer and answer those questions.
I think it all started from your very own frustration of not having such a solution, right?
You're right. So we were kind of developing iPhone apps early, right when the SDK came out, and one of the things we noticed pretty quickly was that we couldn't get feedback on our applications, so kind of internally we built a tool to kind of ask questions to our users, then kind of saw kind of a more overarching need, and so built out a more generic solution that other iPhone application developers and in turn conferences and kind of really anyone could use.
A couple of weeks ago you had some kind of big times. Google I/O took your solutions, right?
Yeah, so that was pretty exciting. We powered Google I/O's surveys. So at the end of every single event, there was a slide that said, please give us feedback at havasec.com/io. And so each of the attendees of each of the events could say what session they were attending and how they liked the speaker and the slides and the presentation, so that those speakers could get good feedback so that next year when they present they can have a even better presentation.
And it's not only for iPhone applications, right? Like Coupa Cafe here could have their very own survey.
Right, so there's several kind of ways that people could use Havasec, one of which is iPhone applications, kind of embedding it. Another is Coupa Cafe, so you're standing in line and someone could text message Havasec space Coupa to our shortcode, and then they could basically go on to proceed to take a survey about Coupa Cafe and their experience here, as well as kind of what Google I/O did at conferences, give feedback kind of in the moment, in context. So anywhere where context is important, we hope that Havasec could be used.
Right now it's only you two guys plus somebody I know also.
Yeah, so there's 3 of us working. Nafis and I are working full-time, and Romain is working as well as an active advisor. And we've had a few interns at Stanford helping us out this past year.
Okay, so it all started from Stanford, actually.
Yeah, it started last spring at Stanford. Nafis, me, and Romain started brainstorming what we wanted to do, and the iPhone SDK was just coming out, and so we wanted to get involved in the mobile space. And yeah, after a point, it iterated to working solely on this Havasec survey solution.
How is it going for you guys? How are you growing, or are you seeing the opportunities coming to you?
Yeah, definitely. We've kind of starting to pick up. We have several applications now using Havasec. Kind of I/O was kind of a big moment for us in terms of the kind of conference vertical that we were trying to attack. And so kind of immediately after I/O, we had a few other conferences approach us in terms of wanting to use it, and kind of advancing along all fronts. And so kind of slowly but surely getting there, ramping up.
Here's a typical question I have to ask is, what kind of business models are you guys pursuing for that?
Yeah, so we are working on a few different business models. Our main one is a freemium model similar to SurveyMonkey and Zoomerang, where you can try out our tool and use the basic features for free. And we really do just want it to grow. And then if you want to do some more advanced surveying and do high volume surveys, we have a monthly and a yearly membership model. And then we're also working with a few different market researchers where we have a per completion rate.
Very last question. How did you get the feedback from the developers? Like lastly, there were the WWDC. Did you get in touch with some iPhone developers to know what they are waiting for?
Right, so kind of we worked with the Google I/O, so kind of as a lot of the same people make iPhone applications as make potentially Android applications. And so kind of within the next few days, actually, we're planning on launching kind of a better SDK for that iPhone application developers and Android application developers can use to embed Havisec to kind of power that feedback we're getting. So kind of that was something that we got a lot of feedback on, was that they wanted Havisec to be feel a lot more native to their application, be embedded more cleanly, have the same style, look, and feel. And so that's something we've been working hard to get out, and we're gonna launch that in the next couple of days.
Okay, thank you very much. Maybe the last thing is remember the URL.
www.havisec.com.